The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is by far Samsung's best Galaxy S phone yet, and while it doesn't reinvent the iconic Android handset, it moves the design, power, AI, and creative capabilities in a positive direction and without raising the price. People will be talking about the privacy display and super steady video for some time to come. Sure, there might be too many AI options on board, but overall the S26 Ultra is a winner and easily one of the best smartphones of the year. Nowadays, smartphone changes can usually be measured in millimeters and gram fractions. The era of sweeping hardware redesigns is all but done. Most of the updates we see seem to be in material swaps and growing and shrinking camera array plateaus. That's not a bad thing, certainly not judging by the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra I hold in my hand. It's eminently familiar but also stunningly powerful and aesthetically sublime, even without last year's titanium. It's not a perfect Android phone, but easily one of the best I have ever used or tested. It's the full package. A relatively slim and light big screen mobile communicator, and a powerful pocket computer that, with its hidden S Pen, can even excite creative types of compulsive note-takers. Samsung gets away with not changing much by still delivering on all the promises of a great flagship phone. It has excellent cameras, easily the best of not just the S26 lineup, but all recent Galaxy phones. It has the fastest chip, even thanks to a bit of customization from Qualcomm, outdoing the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 you might find on other Android phones. The S26 Ultra hides a pair of truly remarkable features that are not evident at first glance, but will surely be the most talked about updates for some time to come. One is the privacy display, a true bit of display hardware innovation that has no equivalent on any other modern smartphone. Then there is the built-in gimbal. Strike that, it's not really a gimbal, just a wild bit of hardware and software engineering that lets you turn your camera up to 360 degrees while keeping the footage perfectly labeled. It's a handset overstuffed with AI possibilities, adding this time perplexity to Bixby and upping the creative and assistive capabilities of Galaxy AI. Google uses the S26 Ultra to give us a sneak preview of the agentic possibilities soon arriving on Pixels and all other supporting Android phones. The list of AI abilities is long, overwhelming, and perhaps too much. It's not a weakness per se, but I still don't know why one phone has so many. But then you also might wonder why the iPhone 17 Pro Max still has so few. Samsung backs up the power and performance of this smartphone with way better heat and power management and excellent battery life. And to top it all off, it's still $1,299 US. That's not affordable, but it is the same price as last year, which is more than can be said for the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus. There is not enough here to trade in your still wonderful S25 Ultra, but it would be a big leap from, say, the S23 Ultra or anything earlier, and will undoubtedly end up atop our best Android phones buying guide. Samsung unveiled the Galaxy S26 Ultra along with the S26 Plus and S26 on February 25 as part of its Unpacked event. It ships on March 11, 2026. While the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus saw price hikes, the Galaxy S26 Ultra still cost the same in the US as the Galaxy S25 Ultra did last year, $1,299 US. It's available in a choice of 6 colors wherever you buy: cobalt violet, sky blue, black, white, and the online exclusives silver shadow and pink gold. The phone ships in either 256GB, 512GB or 1TB storage configurations, and every variant comes with 12GB of RAM, 16GB of RAM if you buy the 1TB model. If you go for more storage space, you will pay somewhat more than did you last year. In the US, the 1TB model is now $1,799 US, roughly $140 more than the last year. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is still a little more expensive than the base iPhone 17 Pro Max, and both do start with 256GB of storage and offer comparable features. However, the S26 Ultra does include the integrated S Pen and all of that onboard AI. For now, the Galaxy S26 Ultra might be the better value. Leading from the rear, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge has had significant influence on the look of the entire Galaxy S26 lineup. Now here is this more evident perhaps than in the new Galaxy S26 Ultra. At a glance, the 6.9-inch S26 Ultra looks a lot like the S25 Ultra, but if that new raised camera array looks familiar, it's because it's clearly based on the S25 Edge's 2-camera platform. The platform makes sense when you realize the S26 Ultra is slightly thinner and lighter than its predecessor. The S26 Ultra has a slightly softer and more pleasing look thanks to the 4 corners adopting a more curved profile. Samsung also swapped out a key material, trading titanium for armor aluminum. Honestly, it's not something most people will notice, and I wonder if it helped Samsung save a little money on production costs. The other benefit might be that aluminum, a softer material, makes it easier to apply a wider variety of richer colors. My cobalt violet review unit is lovely, but I would have liked to see a few wilder hue swings like deep green or yes, orange. As you would expect, the screen is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Armor 2 and the back by Gorilla Glass Victus 2. These materials should help protect it from scratches and cracks. Beyond those updates and changes, nothing has changed. The power or sleep or Gemini button and long volume button are in essentially the exact same spots. There are a pair of microphone holes along the top edge. On the base are the SIM slot, speaker slot, and USB-C charge port. Next to that trio is the S Pen. You press it to release the pen, which looks quite similar to the last S Pen but is in fact slightly thinner. I didn't find that it made any noticeable difference in usability. The entire phone is still rated IP68, which means it can handle a rain shower and dust. Think about the design this way. If you liked the looks of the S25 Ultra, you'll probably like the S26 Ultra. Sure, the camera bump grew, but it is generally an attractive, big screen Android smartphone with fresh colors to attract those who found the titanium hues wanting. Before we dive into the photographic performance of the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, let's pause a moment to look at the virtually unchanged camera array and selfie camera. The main camera is 200 megapixel and f1.4 aperture. The 5x telephoto is 50 megapixel, also provides the 10x zoom through a sensor crop. Its aperture is f2.9. The 3x optical lens is 10 megapixel f2.4 aperture. The ultra-wide is 50 megapixel f1.9 aperture, and the front-facing camera is 12 megapixel f2.2 aperture. What's not evident there are two significant changes on the 200 megapixel main camera and 10 megapixel 5x optical zoom. Both camera features wider apertures, which allows them to capture more light and makes them more effective in low light situations. In practice, this is an excellent set of lenses, and based on megapixels, they all beat the iPhone 17 Pro Max's 48 megapixel lenses. However, even on the 200 megapixel camera, you will be default to shooting at a pixel binding 12 megapixel. The iPhone 17 Pro Max defaults to shooting at 24 megapixel. I shot photos using all the cameras, often capturing the exact same image with the Galaxy S25 Ultra and iPhone 17 Pro Max. All of these phones offer excellent cameras, and I found the image quality generally excellent. If anything, the S26 Ultra appears to have pulled even with the iPhone 17 Pro Max in most photo scenarios. Samsung told me that their image processing now allows the phone to understand the native noise signature of each lens and adjust accordingly. What this means is my photo results are clearer and cleaner. Between that, the larger apertures and low light photography, especially nighttime photography, shows a significant improvement. I noticed far less graininess in my star photography. Here are some camera samples of the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. The S26 Ultra sticks closely to the familiar Galaxy formula, but it is one that clearly works. Performance is blazing, Samsung's software ecosystem is extensive, and photography largely keeps pace with the Western competition. The S Pen continues to have its vocal supporters, and Privacy Display can legitimately claim to be the most interesting new phone tech of 2026. Anyone demanding the biggest batteries or best camera sensors probably started shopping elsewhere a few generations back, and the S26 Ultra's minimal gains on the later haven't done anything to change that. The pro-level video features, while very sleek, don't have mainstream appeal. Samsung AI's seeping into every aspect of the operating system is beginning to grate too. But there's safety in what you know, and a lot of people have a Samsung phone in their pocket already. Spec snobs may not like it, but this is almost certainly the flagship Android phone for the majority of US and European buyers.